Hey there, my name is Dee, and in this video I'm going to show you how I did some cute portrait sketches in a tone tan sketchbook using coal erase pencils and spicing the sketches up with some shimmery metallic watercolors. All the items I use in this video will be linked in the description below. A quick look at the sketchbook. It has tan paper and is really smooth, great for pencil sketching. Here's a super small sketchbook tour of some drawings I did in this sketchbook. I'll be using a kneaded eraser, which I love because there's no eraser shavings. You can mold it to be the shape you need it, so it's easy to erase small details without erasing other parts of your drawing. And you just knead it like Play-Doh to get a clean surface once the eraser gets dirty. This is a set of coal erase pencils I got from Amazon. You can see which one I use the most. I especially love using these in this tan sketchbook. This is a 6 metallic watercolor set that I absolutely love. They're super shimmery and really creamy and nice to work with. It cost me $10, but the pans are a pretty nice size, so I think you get a decent amount of paint. All of these items will be listed in the description box if you're interested in any of them. I'm using a reference photo I found on Pinterest. It's one girl making 3 different expressions. And a fun fact about this drawing, I did this first blue sketch in November of last year. That's why my nail polish changes at the second sketch. So it's taken me a while to come back to it, but I finally did it. I really love using toned paper because since it's not stark white, you already get a mid-tone to your drawing. All I have to do is darken the shadows and bring out the highlights for a successful drawing. I think it really gives more interest to use colors when sketching, just gives it a nice pop. Another reason I chose this particular reference image was because she has her hands in a couple of the poses. If I'm going to practice and be trying to improve, I feel like it's more productive for me to draw everything I can together so it might improve at the same rate. I've tried just practicing drawing eyes, but once I've started, I feel like, well, I might as well draw a nose so I can get better at them, and while I'm at it, I might as well draw the mouth. And I'm not very good with face shapes, so might as well practice that. Then eventually I have to stop myself, otherwise I'd end up wanting to practice poses and clothing and backgrounds and everything else every single time I sit down to draw. Maybe it would be more efficient to focus on practicing one feature at a time, but I just can't seem to stop at one feature and end up at least drawing an entire face. Not always, but usually. I like having sketchbooks that are dedicated to drawings like this that aren't masterpieces, but at least look decent, and use a separate sketchbook for my messy sketches that are just for ideas and testing supplies and such. Even though I do have the occasional messy sketch or paint swatch in a decent sketchbook, this is what I'm aiming to try to have at least for the foreseeable future. Now we're on to the second and third sketches, which I did just a few days ago. I was hoping I had at least improved a little bit, but since this was the first drawing I had done that day, you can definitely tell that this second drawing looks like a warm-up sketch. I just couldn't seem to get the head shape right, and I never was fully satisfied with it, though I do like the eyes and the hand in this one more than the first one. I also started filming this one at an angle, so the light is catching the drawing weird and doesn't look as dark as it actually is until I adjust the camera.
Like the last one the most. Maybe it's just the bright red or the cute expression, but I think it has the most character. Something else I really want to work on is drawing bigger. I always seem to start my sketches really small because I'm afraid they won't end up fitting on the paper, or I'll run out of space for their hair or something. I think this last drawing is a bit bigger than the others, and that might also be why I like it more. Or it could be that I finally nailed the head shape, which for me makes my drawings look alien if it's off and human if it's right, and I think I got it right with this last one. I'm using the metallic watercolors to add a sparkly background behind the drawings. And here's the finished page. I like having pages like this in my sketchbooks. Even though they aren't fully finalized rendered pieces, they're still cute and satisfying to look at as you flip through the book. I think it also looks super pretty with some sparkles added. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe to my channel for more artsy videos like this one, and turn your notifications to all so YouTube lets you know when I upload my next video. See you next time, bye!